What's up everybody? What's going on, Bosque's FX family? I hope you guys are all doing good and welcome back to Bosque's FX YouTube channel. We really appreciate it, guys, to have you back once again here. As well, guys, we'd like to thank you all who just subscribed to our YouTube channel. If you have not yet done so, please kindly hit the subscribe bell and turn on the notification icon so that you will not miss out any new concept from this channel. So guys, in today's video I'm going to share with you a very easy way to look for a scalp trade on your daily basis of trading. So what you have to do, you just have to watch this video step by step until to the end. As well, if you are also new here, we also talk about smart money concept, ICT concept, and order block strategies. If you are looking forward to learn about those concepts, you're most welcome to join the family. So guys, the first thing which you have to understand that you are going to look for a failed higher low and a failed lower high after a market structure breaker. So let's say you are looking for shorts, right? And then you identify that the price did give you a nice market structure breaker, right? The next thing which you are going to look for, you are going to highlight your higher low, which is this one, something like this. And then once you identify your higher low, the next thing which you have to understand, you are going to use that same area. Once it's being taken out like this, you're going to use it looking for short, right? You're going to use it looking for short. And the first thing which you have to understand, the first take profit is going to be the first lower low or the first higher low. So as you can see here, we do have this lower low. So this was going to be our first take profit, something like this. And then on your SL, you're going to use the maximum of 30 pips, right? And then the minimum of 15 pips as your your SL, as you can see. And then if you are looking for a nice good potential take profit, if you want, you are going to use the last higher low or the nearest demand zone, something like this, guys, as you can see. And it was going to be taken out, right? Like your take profit was going to be smashed, as you can see, guys. So that's what you have to understand. So let me give you a little of explanation right here. So let's say the price is going up, right? And then you identify a breakout structure and then the price will come and take it out. You're going to look for the first pullback, all right, using the same order block which you're going to look for longs, and then that's the same level which you are going to use to look for shorts, something like this, guys. And then you use 15 pips as your SL, and then maximum it's 30 pips, something like this. And then the first lower low, it's your first potential take profit, or you can use the nearest demand zone area. That's the same thing which you are going to do once you are looking for shorts, for long, sorry about that. And then you look for for something like this, guys. You are going to look for something like this. You are going to look for for market structure breaker, and then you are going to use the same order block right here to look for longs, something like this. And then you use 15 pips as your SL, and then the first higher high as your take profit, or the first or the nearest lower high which you will find on your left side, something like this. And then you use 15 pips or 30 pips as your maximum SL. So now let's go to the currently price where is at. As you can see today, guys, we did have a nice breakout structure. We also did have this bearish engulfing candlestick which was being taken out. So we're going to use that bearish engulfing level to look for a long. As you can see, price came back to that same area. And then if we are going to look for nearest lower high, you're going to use this one or even this one. As you can see, price continued going up, and you are going to use 15 pips as always as your what, as your SL or maximum of what, 30 pips, something like that. Let me show you some of the examples, right? As you can see, let me start here, guys. Yeah, let me start here, and I want to give you some of the example which you can also see in the market, right? As you can see, we did have a nice market structure breaker. We also did have a bullish engulfing candlestick, which was good for longs. As you can see, price came back and take out this zone area, so you are going to use this zone as your what, as your level to look for sell orders, and then you're going to use 15 pips or a maximum of 30 pips as your what, is your SL. So meaning these 15 pips you're going to risk it there, and then the price was going to go down. But what you have to understand, this was a substructure, right? But this is a external structure, meaning this is a swing high, this is a swing low, meaning this is a higher low, a nice one, and then this higher low was being taken out, right? As you can see that it was being taken out, and then the price came back to that same level and picked the orders and continued going down. So if you're going to look for a trade, you're going to use this same level right there. So this one is also good, but this one, that's the zone which we are now going to look for always, guys. As you can see, we also did have a substructure right there. This was a pullback. As you can see, this mini opposite candlestick, then the price continued going down. So as you can see here, we did have a swing high, this is a swing low, meaning this is our higher low, and it was being taken out, as you can see, guys, and the price continued going down. As you can see, taking it out and continue going down. The next thing which you look for, you look for the first pullback. As you can see, price came back, mitigate that zone area, and then shifted the market. So meaning this zone was going to be your what, your potential take profit right there. As you can see as well, guys, as you can see, this one right here, we did have a nice market structure breaker, meaning this lower high was being taken out, but price was coming back to this level. That's why. And then the price continued going down, meaning this was a what, this was a demand zone area. So the same order block, the same level which you look for your buy entries, that's the same entry which you are going to use to look for shorts. And then as you can see, you're going to use 15 pips right there, and then the price came back and picked the orders and continued going down. As you can see, guys, price continued going down, and we did have a nice market structure breaker, and also we did have a nice what, a nice demand level right there, and then the price took it out right there. So you're going to use this zone area, but here they did a bit of chopping around that area, but they managed to go to the downside. As you can see, I think this was because of NFP, and it was Friday, right? And now the price continued going down. We also had this failed what, failed higher low, or we can call it a failed lower low, right? And then the price came back, they just give us a rejection, but as you can see, this was going to be a successful buy. And even if you're going to look for shorts, you're going to use the same area, just that they are not yet in to the what, to the entry level, something like this. And then we use the last low, which is this one, right? Something like that. That's how you are going to look for your scalp trade. So what you have to do, guys, you just have to understand simple thing. You just have to understand simple thing. You're going to look for this pattern in a very simple way, guys. Simple way. Even here, guys, as you can see, we did have this higher low, just that sometimes price will fail to come back. As you can see, this was a failed higher low right here, and it was being taken out, right? As you can see, so the price failed to come back at that momentum, but this was going to be your what, your entry level right there, guys. And then you use 15 pips, something like this, or a maximum of 30 pips right? Something like that. And then you look for your what, for your shorts, and then you use the last lower low. As you can see, this was our lower low, so this was going to be your take profit, something like this. So I hope this video will help you. Go and do your back test, and as well guys, don't forget to like and share our video and to join our Telegram group. Have a blessed day guys. Have a nice blessed day. Thank you.